We're keeping everybody put.
Very nice.
Mark, if I forgot something, please help.
There was
It's been
a
3
little
weeks.
reveal.
Thank
It's been
you.
3 weeks.
It's
There was
been
a
3
reveal
weeks.
as to the possibility of Carlos's blood. As it seems that when you used your ability to inspire fear upon him, in his fear frenzy, part of his features changed and shift, becoming more bestial, with these canine-like teeth. That leads to a specific clan, which is known for having that being one of the consequences of their existence. However, with his power set, it certainly does not make much sense.
None of it ever has, to be fair.
It's true.
Sage kind of makes sense. Nobody else does.
But yes, with that, as you went to follow Carlos, finding him, recovering from the fear frenzy that overtook him, now with these large canines that kind of don't quite fit in his mouth, thus making things a little uncomfortable, in his case. You begin to make your way back to the club. The Anarch Club, by the name of Sanctuary.
Right. Are we at the doors? Are we at the club now?
Yeah, you would be at
Kicking the door. All right.
Open
Push
the
the door.
doors. You see that the pit, where the fight is going on, is crowded with people. Each of them calling out and yelling, a couple of them exchanging money in what seems to be bets of some sort. And then you see kind of sitting like on what looks to be like a, like, you know, in tennis they have those large umpire chairs.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's sitting on that, but it's more like multiple chairs stacked up on top of each other. Is Vandal Violence, the head shit kicker of the Anarchs, plus, as you've learned, the Bruja Primogen. And he
His
seems
last
to sit
name-
precariously upon these large, basically plastic chairs that have been stacked on top of each other.
Awesome. Vandal's last name is Violence?
His
Yeah,
last
it's
name is
Vandal Violence.
It's Vandal
Vandal
Violence.
violence.
That is the coolest.
Violence.
Wow. DeLeon is going to look at the group and remember, this is the fight of the lovers. They're fighting over the lady. Cass, do you have money that I can bet on this fight? I think that's what we were talking about.
Have you ever had money?
No, I forgot my wallet back at the apartment when we were there. I should have looked for it. I didn't.
You remembered the bird, but you forgot your wallet?
Priorities, Cass. Priorities. Speaking of which, where is Cyclone, Sage?
Where is...
It's
I don't think it's a good idea to take Cyclone into a ring of, well, kindred. They might end up becoming someone's snack.
Oh, that's why you're taking care of Cyclone. Good, thank you. Better than I ever did.
Sage will try to find like a good seat. You know, she has to like squeeze between people. She wants to have a good view of this because she really wants to know how vampires fight.
Yeah.
I give Vega $10.
Bo. Where? Who? Bet
Do you
for
want to
me.
know who
You're
to bet
lucky.
on, or are you just gonna go
I do.
for it?
I want to know who to bet on.
Mark, I know the basic odds of these people beating, like, who would beat the other, right?
I mean, it's pretty even. That's why they have a fight so often.
Okay.
Let me find
Flip a coin?
Is there one that's more likely in this instance, from what I know?
Well,
not
which one is
particularly.
better looking?
Oh, better looking. All right, now that can be answered.
There are several questions. So many questions about these two
That is
gentlemen
the one you
fighting.
want to bet on, I tell you.
Okay.
Think a pretty boy could fight well?
The one that screams "not in the face." That's the one I want to bet on.
Let's see. These are not the right notes. I think it was Theo and Terrence.
I feel like
Does
that
sound
sounds
about right.
correct.
I'm with
Yeah,
Theo.
the two T's.
No.
You could call them
Theo.
anything, and I'd agree with it.
Yeah. Well, specifically, Theo has a lot of scarring upon his face, so he's not particularly handsome, but he is tough. And Terrence is more of a rugged handsomeness, the kind that you'd see like on the street or in the military or something along those lines.
Hmm.
They both look tough, but in different ways.
So, do you want, like, sexy scars, Bo, or are you preferring, like, rugged handsome? So there's sexy
Well,
scars.
a strong
and rugged
jawline is such a good indicator of a man's strength. So, if it were my money, I think that Terrence would be the placed wager.
All right, Bo, that's it. I'll go place a bet on $10 because I'm assuming they don't give change on
No,
Terrence.
the Anarchs don't do change.
No.
All right, fine. $10, Terrence.
All right.
And he'll rely on Cass to point the way to make that happen.
Gesture idly towards whoever's taking bets. Whoever's taking bets, like, actually taking bets and not just convincing people to give them their money.
No, they're taking bets. The person who is doing so is Damien Dimes, the Ventru Outcast.
Dimes? Oh no. She'll go with him if she sees it's Dimes.
I would like to tag along if it's dimes.
Oh yeah. Whenever Vega gives him the money, she's gonna, like, put her arm around Dimes. If you mess with them or do anything kind of seedy, we're going in the ring, okay?
Crystal.
Okay. She'll
Excellent.
take her arm
Hmm.
off. Thanks, Dimes.
$10 on sexy Terrence.
All right, 10 on Terrence. Odds like this, you should be making out with $25 if he wins.
Well, the smokes us like 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, we have enough to split amongst the group. Yeah, right on.
All right. We'll see if you get lucky though. Puts the money in the bag.
Thanks, Cass.
Takes a few-
Appreciate it.
Takes a few more
Anytime.
bets until eventually betting is closed and the battle begins. With this, Tom, why don't you roll me a d10 and tell me high or low?
Oh, damn it.
Betting on 10.
I'm gonna call upon the help of Emiko. Emiko, high or low?
Low.
What was it? A 9. That's low.
9. Not very low. The fight begins. It is a brutal display of fast-paced movement and terrifying strength. You watch as it starts off with Theo like punching Terrence in the chest so hard that Terrence goes flying back into the concrete behind him and leaves a visible like crack in it. With that,
that's
why don't you
okay.
roll me another d10 and tell me high or low.
Carlos, Yampa, save us. High or low?
Let's go high.
Oh yeah.
With that, as Terrence gets up, Theo seems pretty confident at this point, and just basically just running at him, readying his fist out right back to give him another slam. However, Terrence manages to also begin moving and manages to just clock Theo faster, and with Theo's like insane celerity speed moving forward, collides with the fist in his face as you see him get pushed back all the way, like flipping almost, as he goes up into the chains above that kind of keep the pit like enclosed, and then bang, lands onto the sand below.
Brava, Terrence, brava!
Roll me one more. It's currently 2-1 in favor of Terrence.
This is now cleanse, bow, bring us home.
This
High or
is
low?
possibly match point.
We'll keep this one low and below the belt.
I like those odds.
That is low. It's lower. And yeah, with that, Terrence manages to land another blow, quickly closing the difference and slamming his foot down onto the spine of the man who was in the sand. And you watch as the man calls out, like giving a yell, though it's more like a roar, actually, as you see fangs are extended before he just goes limp.
Is that it? Did we win? Did Sexy Terrence
There
win?
was a cheer. Terrence has won.
That's game.
That's 25 big ones. Right on.
You can see there's
Oh,
a
I
couple
told you you're
people
lucky.
that are unhappy with their loss, having bet on Theo. But
I'm
nonetheless,
assuming more than $10 they bet on.
yeah,
bro.
much more than $10. We were being like, that's a grand! Fuck!
Grand.
Damn. We gotta get ourselves more money to bet on this stuff, like Bo's or Lucky Star, man. That's awesome. What a fight.
You could find your wallet.
I mean, I just selected which one was handsomer. I don't think that it was very much other than pure luck involved. It's kind of
Yeah, you
like when
can
going to
swap.
the horse tracks, you pick the one with the cutest name sometimes, and sometimes it does win.
Understandable. Still, though, Sexy Terrence came up ahead. Anyways, I'm excited. $25. This is awesome.
Dimes hands over you the money to you and says, well, you did quite well.
You know, if there's any other fights, let me know, because maybe we can place another bet.
Of course. I'll keep you informed. Though, next time, if I might have a suggestion. Bring a little
Go
more
ahead.
than change.
My heart. As he turns away, tries not to show the emotion of my pride.
Mark, are there any other fights happening that night, or is it just one?
Not this night. This was the only one.
Okay.
There might be a few more, but they'd be impromptu. This is the only one that was planned out.
Well, I was curious if there was one I could jump in, but if there's not,
You
I'll
could pick a
leave it.
fight if you want. Picking a fight is always an option.
I
That's how the
mean,
Anarchs do things.
I feel like she more wants to do it for fun. Like, it's both, like, generally pretty frustrating, but also fun. Could get
I'm
Vandal,
tempted
but I'll
to do
give
a
him a
fight.
kick.
But
Yeah, but
I I don't think
Vandal
it'll end well for me.
It's
But I
alright.
would be
I'll wait
most
till next time.
intrigued to see either Carlos or Sage enter a contest such as this. Carlos
I
seems
got
to
20.
have the speed for it. Sage most certainly has the magnitude.
Well, you see they have the strength. I have technique, but I wonder how much of that even matters when it comes to such high speed and strength. I did notice some motions that could have been a bit more tighter, but I also don't want to get my spine caved in.
You could also fight me.
I'm tempted.
Whoa.
I'll pull punches.
Well, I won't, and I'll see how it goes. How about let's do it? Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Not what Martin
Uh.
planned, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Alright.
How do we do this?
Are we just rolling d10s to see how it ends? Or are
Do I
we
get to
actually
roll my
compare your
brawl?
stats.
full doing vampire combat?
So you're
I
holding
forgot.
back, are you?
Yeah. So if I feel Sage putting a decent amount of power in it, I'll put more power in it. She's essentially, she's not going to completely destroy Sage like Terrence did to the other gentleman. If that's something she can do.
I can tell you
don't
one
know.
thing. You are certainly stronger than Sage.
She's a lot faster.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
You're about the same speed.
Oh, I thought Sage would be faster than me by a lot.
However, you would
Yeah.
know that Sage has a lot of technique on her side.
Yeah. We'll see. She'll base it off of how Sage is doing. She'll pull her punches a lot at the beginning, and then the more Sage puts into it, we'll see. If we end up with a broken
See.
bone or
Make
two,
me a, when you both make me a strength brawl is kind of an extrapolated
brawl.
thing between the two of you. Don't forget your potents.
how do I add
Roll
potent?
dice. How do I add the potents?
Dots you have in it as an extra dice.
So modifier
submit,
2.
Yeah, potent modifier.
Brawl. Why is it skipping over it? Brawl modifier. Potents. No win penalty. Well, difficulty.
I did not
Oh,
roll
you did
well.
difficulty 6, so I'm gonna go.
2 successes because ones don't count because you're vampires.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna stop
Oh.
pulling those punches. Let's
Oh,
go.
no.
Yeah. Basically, what you find, Cass, as you're starting the fight, you find that Sage is a very competent fighter, and certainly has supernatural strength on her side.
She tried to lock Kaz into a rhythm that makes it harder to fight back. Like Sage, when she finds an opportunity and exploits, she's very ruthless with actually laying in punches.
And very
And
much what
I
you
guess-
find, Cass, is when you stop holding back, you find yourself still having trouble.
Just dodging.
She's grinning like an idiot, and I'm gonna go for it.
So
Let's
Sage
go.
isn't really grinning like an idiot, but it's more like there's this look of intensity, of like concentration. Like she's locked in the game, going at it. And she hasn't really had an outlet for all the pent up stress. So this is a great opportunity. She just go for it.
I'll leave it to you guys. How does it end? Oh no, people can add their 2 cents.
Does it end? Does Cass say like to stop? Or maybe gets knocked down. This Sage wouldn't go past like just when you finish a spar, like you're knocked down.
Yeah, I think Cass lets it get to a point where it's like, all right, one of us is gonna hurt the other. Like, and then she'll call it. She'll tap.
Yeah.
Also, because it's gonna ruin so many people's bets. If people bet on this, they're gonna lose all their money.
Oh my god. So I guess like it'll be right before like a punch to the face or gut, like just really close and stops. It's like I won? Just looks at the crowd and kind of just surprised, and then looks at Cass just like with the fist right at Cass's face.
I pat her on the head.
Gets pat. Just gets pat. Oh.
Welcome to the clan. And she'll get up and kind of dust off.
You can see there's a couple people that seem to be paying attention to the fight, but the majority have dispersed. However, one person paying attention with keen interest is Vandal.
Cass looks at it, looks at him, and goes like this.
He just nods.
And she'll pull herself out of the pit. No graceful way to get out of the pit, really.
Not too.
Rachel also just climb out, jump out, whichever way out.
That was
That's like
crazy.
A chain gate that opens up.
I haven't felt. I haven't done that in a while. That was good. Damn,
Holy
that
smokes.
really did pay off.
Yeah, that right hook. Amazing. Cass? Were you trying or were you holding back?
I was trying near the end.
Yeah, no, those blows did hurt though. But
You
damn,
didn't tell me you were good at martial arts.
not something I tell people usually.
It's good to know.
She's kind of just grins, like kind of like as if she just got away with something.
So, boys, anyone want to get it?
You know
The
what?
squabblings of hand to hand are not for this gentleman, but perhaps Vega and Carlos would care to display their affinities.
Oh no, I think you do great in there, the kids grabbing.
You
Yeah,
could fight me. I'm sure it'd go great.
I'm
I've
down.
already been thrown into a wall by Sage. I do not think that I like my chances versus many others.
Oh come on,
No,
you
true.
have
I
those
heard
powers,
someone say
right?
they were game.
Yeah, I'm totally down. I don't know if I can fight Sage or Ucast, but
Carlos.
Carlos, I think it'd be fun.
You
I
wanna
mean, we
fight
won't go
or
all
you want
out,
me
but-
to fight him?
Yeah, sure. I mean, as long as there's no stabbing of the hand like you were doing that one night.
Oh yeah. No promises. De Leon fights dirty. I'm just kidding.
Noted.
He jumps in the ring, does a couple push-ups, pumps himself up, takes off the leather jacket,
Sure, man.
kisses his fist.
I'll just jump in.
Strength brawl for both
Oh
of
my
you.
god.
Dude, I gotta remember how to do this again.
Yeah.
Click on your token. There'll be buttons at the top of the screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro.
ST roll. Oh, roll dice. There it is. Roll dice. Strength? Is
Yep.
that right?
Strength
Okay.
and brawl.
Strength and brawl. Oh, yeah.
I am tripping.
No modifiers. No penalty. And difficulty?
Standard dick 6.
6.
That's bro. Jake. Gotta go.
Holy smokes.
Oh,
3 for Carlos. And 3 for our boy Vega. So you guys are relatively even matched.
Whew. Our fists collide.
It's like the
Just having
wave of
that.
like shockwave. Boom!
It was our
Just
slapping.
that, yeah, just that anime thing, but instead of like punching, we're just like.
There's also the issue you realize, because neither of you have access to potence, neither of you can do really any damage to each other.
So we could just be like full force punching each other in the face, and we're not like
It's just
hurting
normal
each other.
human.
No, because again, you guys are vampires. You guys are
That's-
much tougher than people.
Oh man, we're just giggling the whole time. This is fantastic.
I like how compared to the previous battle where it's like actual strength, boom, people getting knocked off, and then we got these two just going.
Again, it's like punching a sandbag. It's two sandbags having a punching max. It's just there's not a lot of there's force, but there's not a lot of damage coming out of it.
Right. Holy smokes.
Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, nice haymaker. Oh, you got me on that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Watch this roundhouse kick. Do we roll again to see? Will it do anything? Like if one loses, one wins. Like it's like nothing.
I mean, you can. I mean, it would basically just be one of you gets more. It's like tired, but you guys don't get tired. I think it's just one of you starts to get an advantage if they get a success, but again, there's not really much of a way this fight can end. Aside from one of you getting hungry.
Yeah, I think it goes like when you're at the beach and you just decide that you want to just throw a ball with someone and you just like constantly throwing a ball at each other, but you don't want to say that you're tired of throwing the ball. I feel like that's what's going on right now. It's like so at some point Carlos will go like
I don't see this battle moving anywhere. Sage will shout from
I'm grappling you. I'm grappling you.
It's like, oh no, you got me good with that one, Vega. Damn.
Oh damn! I rolled. You better roll. I saw this in a movie once.
I just look at Vandal and go like this.
You guys are still evenly matched. What are you doing?
Vandal is
still
just
even.
smirking.
Right?
Holy crap! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you guys are literally so evilly matched. It just keeps going on and on. By this point, everyone except you guys have dispersed. They've just completely lost interest. And except Vandal, who seems to be watching as well.
Can you guys actually do damage to each other? I'm not seeing much here.
No, apparently not. But holy, that's awesome. Thanks, Carlos. That was fun. But I'm hungry now. Let's get some blood.
Okay.
I got 25 big ones. Let's see what we can buy.
Huge 25.
A gentleman might return the $10 initially to Miss Cassandra. Vega.
Is that a thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a thing?
You did take
So you
her
refund the
money for
$10.
betting.
You may
I didn't
keep your
realize it
winnings,
was-
I presume.
You did take her money for betting.
Oh, you're right. Fine. I'll give you back. In fact, the 20, and I'll keep the 5 because I owe you.
No, she takes 10 and she lets him keep the 15 to just
Secretly.
He needs.
Yes. Just fine. Thank you. Wow. All right. Well, Cass. Oh. What do we do about this whole doppelganger situation and the how bad is it?
Well, that situation kind of belongs to. And she gestures to Vandal.
It would seem that a higher station has taken an interest in that event. While we may feel somewhat responsible for the situation, I do not know that our greenness makes for good endeavors in solving the problem.
I couldn't
Seems
have
we've
said it better.
created a bigger problem as it is.
Fair.
Unfortunately, also true.
It just sucks that we got taken advantage of that way. No way to redeem ourselves.
I'd definitely give
Unless-
that vampire a piece of my fist, if I could.
Oh yeah.
A DM question. Would Auspex allow me to, like, potentially recognize the scent of the group, like, individually? As just a precautionary measure forward for this?
Yes,
like, would I
and
recognize this? Okay.
you can recognize, like, if someone had, like, something on them, like
A
clothes or
cologne
something.
or a perfume.
The only thing with vampires is that you don't sweat and you don't, what would be the word? You don't release any skin particles or anything that could create
You don't
a
shed.
smell. You don't
Perspire.
shed your skin. Vampires are perfectly preserved in the form they were when they died. Or when they were embraced.
Well. So, how do we cast? Is there a way to redeem ourselves in this? We have a job to do, and we screwed that up. I feel bad that Sage
You
was
weren't
left by
really
herself.
doing a job, I guess.
No?
And it depends on who you ask, who you screwed over. If you ask the Cam, then you screwed over them. If you ask me and Vandal, it screwed over us. But that wasn't your fault. That was more so the fact that someone thought it would be fun. So.
And I suppose it's relatively possible that this is altogether harmless and we are over-worried, as it were, for the potential fallout of this. It is very possible as well that an enemy had infiltrated the ranks, and but, I do not think ourselves to be prime targets for enemy infiltration. However, be it, there is, it could be either way. It could be a complete inconsequential action. But either way, it seems as though our gracious host, Mr. Violence, has taken it upon himself to rectify the situation before it spirals into anything more significant.
Yeah.
I would consider that we could still plan to do the mission as it were proposed to us if we were to investigate that group, but that ultimately, I suppose, would be up to Miss Cassandra or Mr. Vandal if and we are to proceed with the initial request.
You're right.
So the request in that your assignment from the Cam or your...
Well, with Miss Cartwright's request for investigation of a group in the wilderness, if you or Mr. Vanda were to tell us not to proceed with the investigation, then I suppose that puts the end of it, as it were. That's the end of the situation. However, if they, for example, were to find the perpetrator and reveal him to just be a member of the Bruja here, just as Cass would say, fucking around, then perhaps we should proceed with the mission as prescribed.
So a few things. Definitely wasn't a Bruja. Bruja typically can't do that. We can't take someone's face unless we learn it from someone, and it's very, very hard to learn it. So likely not screwing around. It's probably a power play, if I had to guess. But also, to start off, Miss Cartwright's request is up to you. You all are free agents. I don't have any control over what you do or do not do. Vandal and I are anarch. We don't recognize Miss Cartwright's government, as it were, as having any power over us. In the same vein, she would view it as we have no power over her. They are oppositional factions. Vandal kind of is able to dance that line, and so am I. But your decisions would be up to you. I can caution, I can warn, but it would be your decision. The second part of that, when you were saying that you weren't ideal targets, you are very ideal targets. You're the new
Why?
kids. And no one really knows who your sire is or where you belong. You're perfect. Because
Certainly, we are
someone,
the easiest to deceive, yes, but we are also the least likely to have valuable information at this point.
but
But
no one knows what you are. And that is going to make a lot of people curious. And a lot of people are going to have opinions. I think
I've always enjoyed curious men.
So do I, honestly. So generally, we've talked. You all have guessed that I didn't just come into this existence to be your teacher. I'm not gonna be the only one interested.
Huh.
You're new, you have powers that don't make any sense. So people are going to want to see and understand, and some people aren't going to want to understand, they're going to want to make a judgment. The judgment is live or die. Whether or not they think you can function here.
we should not piss off the Camarilla and actually do the mission they gave us. I'd say.
That's a good point.
Well, I do not want to piss off Mr. Violence either, as we have seen him take our dear friend Eddie beyond the realms.
Dear sweet
Uh,
Eddie, gentle
Yes.
Eddie.
Well, I don't think us completing the Camarilla's mission for that investigation intersects with Vandal as much.
No, Vandal
Yeah.
doesn't care if you do the mission or not. I can almost guarantee you he doesn't care about most of everything you do.
Well, it seems
if
to
you
me that
were-
Mr. Vandal is circling the wagons, as my dad used to say, because this interloper, this interceder, whatever term doppelganger that you would choose to say, originated from his hideout, given that they were here with us. So, in my opinion, it seems like Mr. Vandal is playing damage control for his group as it pertains to the opposing faction of the Camarilla.
Is Mr. Vandal
Well-
still in the room, Mark?
Yeah, he is. He's off on his own.
How far is he? Can I
Just-
feasibly make the assumption he's hearing this?
Just
It's
pat
quite
Bo.
possible. Vandal
Pat
is
Bo.
powerful, but he's mostly a mystery. No one knows what abilities he has, but if he had all specs, he probably could hear you.
Just pats Bo like, you should talk like that when points to Vandal.
It's
Well-
Vandal's complicated. He's old, I don't know how old. And he's powerful. But right now he's pissed off.
Yeah.
If you want, you can make an intelligence politics. If you want to know more
Me?
about Vandal. Yeah. Intelligence politics difficulty. It would be 8, but it'll be 7 for you because you're a ghoul.
Is Dimes still here?
Yeah.
Dimes is still here.
7. He's intelligence politics. Okay.
Before we end this scene, I would like to have a conversation with Dimes.
Easy.
DeLeon wants to think about something because he has that perfect memory. You know, it's one of his abilities. He just... Would there have been anything, thinking about it, someone was trying to get close, especially to Sage, someone that was just a little bit interested in us, that in terms of looking and thinking about, like, there was that one thing that may have sort of been written off, but now thinking about it?
Roll me a d10. And tell me how
Okay.
to look.
Oh, I have to roll again. I'm gonna go with high.
Right. Okay.
What did I roll? Oh, nice.
Let's see. There's probably a few examples of people that seem, in reflection, much more interested in you, and probably not for good reasons. Let's see. Of important people. Certainly the Harpy, Lucille Fontaine. Though she had very limited experience, you notice she did have quite an interest in Bo. For one reason or another.
LaFontaine. Lucille LaFontaine. Is that
No,
name?
just Fontaine.
Just Fontaine.
Just Fontaine. Where did I get
We are
Lucille
not
from?
related.
Lucille Fontaine. Not La Fontaine.
Ah. Fontaine. Hey, Lucille Fontaine. Remember her? She was paying a lot of attention towards Bo. Maybe it's connected. I was just kind of remembering who could have been paying a little bit too much attention to us. That was a little bit suspicious. That's the face, that's the name. Can she change her face?
Well, you
And
know
why
she's
take-
a Toreador, so probably
Might.
not.
That's the one who was in the accompaniment of my good friend Lewis.
Yeah, we already kind of work for her.
Yeah?
Well, not really. Kind of, but not really. Work for a faction. In your case, Cassandra, as you go through your memories, the one thing you would know is that Vandal has only been Primogen for about the last 40 years. After the previous Primogen died. The rumor is he killed them.
Yep.
Whether or not that's true is unknown. Nonetheless, enough of the Bruja either didn't give a fuck or are too scared to go against Vandal, so he's in charge. As far as you know, the rumor is he's not particularly old, but he is powerful. Either because his blood is stronger, or maybe he's secretly much older than people think.
So, couple of things. Yes, Lucille 100% is interested in you because she doesn't know what you are, and she's curious to find out what's going to happen to you.
Also,
Everyone's kind of passing judgment. Yeah.
Lucille is the Harpy.
Yeah.
Literally, her job is gossip.
Yeah. And Lucille is the kind of gossip center of the city. She's the Harpy. Vandal is very powerful and not frequently afraid. So circling the wagons was a method of hunkering down and protecting yourself. And
I do not mean to express that Mr. Vandal's not making a wise decision, but I am kind of subtly trying to let my brood brothers and sister know that perhaps Mr. Vandal is inconvenienced by this situation a little more than we are, is what I wish to say.
Yeah, I would say that's correct.
he does not want it to get out that there was some subterfuge among his ranks, regardless of if it was to his knowledge or not. Just like with us, in a human mind, I would say that us being forward and saying we had no idea that this doppelganger occurred is the right thing to do, as it lets enough able-bodied parties to become aware of said situation. However, it seems that Mr. Vandal would like to keep this situation a little more hushed. That leads me to believe that he worries of the backlash of the originations of this doppelganger coming from here at the whatever this place is called.
I think you're right. I think he also is very angry and wants someone to meet the sun.
And I will warn, I do not know what those looks being passed between Cassandra and Sage were doing during and after their brawl. But I will at least say, Sage, that I guess I kind of intend to make life a little more difficult for Mr. Vandal in the coming hours. So if you are hoping to have a more welcome to this Bruja Anarchy clans, you may choose to separate from the actions that I'm about to embark upon.
What are you about to do?
Well, I'm not about
Yeah.
to do anything, but we can find out right now if you would wish to come speak to Mr. Dimes with me.
Oh,
Are you planning on You want
Information
to tell
is the most valuable thing that you can deal in.
What are you trying to get in return?
A favor, as it were. Favors for later. You never know what
are
kind
you
of
trading?
shared information.
Oh.
Well, you'll just have to wait and see, won't you, babysitter?
It depends on how close the babysitter is going to let you get to Dimes. What are you going to say, Bo?
I would like to turn and start walking towards Dimes.
I would like to put myself between him and Dimes.
All right.
Cass, you said free will.
Also, Vandal's in the room, so if he wants to take a step to defend himself at any point, he's welcome to.
I want to see what.
And you make it
Gotta
sound
do
like Randall
everything
gives a fuck
myself.
what you think.
I mean, this is about him. He said, I'm about to make
We'll
life
see.
hard for Vandal, so.
Well, if you're not going to allow me by, Miss Cassandra, then, and I'll turn back to the group. I guess take a few steps back. It appears that we need to at least establish a few things among us. We are identifying one another as family, correct? We are treating our brood as an endeavor that we are intending to deal with together. However, it seems that since we have met all of these groups and these factions, these powers that be, that they would have us divide up into the places of which we are most similar. So I want to ask each of you what your thoughts are on if when we are to join a clan, if they ought to be separate clans or if they ought to be the same clan. And I would lead by saying that I have next to no interest in joining these anarchists and their dirty, lawless ways.
I understand. Just you're saying
Yeah,
this,
you know what,
right?
yeah.
This is not a good place to.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
the best
yeah.
place to.
Vandal and me and all of these
Yeah,
other people.
yeah.
Look,
Carlos
if you,
is like,
I'm not projecting it to where I'm intending for them to hear, but I mean, I'm not
They're
whispering, but I'm not.
you look. I understand.
Human brain.
If you keep on saying stuff like that, I'm gonna have to drag you out of here myself. Then we talk about it. Okay?
everyone needs to chill out. Yeah, everyone needs to chill out. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Let me make something very clear to everyone involved, because also this has come from a gross misconception. So, one, Anarch is not a clan, it's a faction.
Oh,
2, if
Technically,
you
it's called a
join
sect.
different clans, sects, it's a sect, thank you, voice from above. Also, if you join other clans, you can still live together and be friends. It's just who teaches you. That's it. You're not taken
Well,
away
that
to go
certainly
live with them
cannot just
forever.
be
Yeah,
it. There has to be a hierarchy of allegiance that leads to these clans.
I don't
If
think it's that clear cut.
It depends on the clan. We're everyone for themselves for the most part. Just don't fuck with
I don't
Vango.
think it is as clear cut as you say, though. Considering how I want to see just casts go through Elysium, I think, well, you can be in different factions and still be friendly.
Oh, yes.
At
No, I
least
am
on the
not saying that
surface.
there's any division needs to come between us. However, I am stating that there seems to be some sort of emphasis on the types of abilities that we share linked with the groups that have these powers. And I understand that not every Bruja possesses the strong strength, and not every Nosferatu looks like a fugly toad, but there can be, for the most part, it seems that we are all grouping up based on certain similarities, of which none of us share with each other.
We can still be a group despite having
I'm not saying
different
that we cannot be a
clans.
group, but if we were to join another if I were to say I were to become part of the Camarilla, would I not have an obligation to tell them about there being a doppelganger among Vandal's ranks? Would I not
Oh.
be of
Find out
obligation to
themselves.
report to them that we do not know why this Miss Cassandra keeps tracking our daily movements?
So
Uh,
I could give a flying fuck who you tell that I'm hanging around to.
Ah, but it
Or
seems you would still stop me from talking to
that,
Mr. Dimes, so apparently
because
there
I didn't know
is a
what you
little
were
bit of
gonna
fucks
tell
flying
him.
around that you
You're gonna
give.
tell him that there was a doppelganger. They'll get to that eventually. They have Lucille, are you kidding? She's gonna find out in 10 minutes.
At this
If she
And I
didn't
would
point,
send
like
them
to be the
a
herself.
one that
voice
she finds
interrupts.
out from.
Oh, thank
Do I
God.
hear my ears burning? As Dimes is here.
Oh, it's Dimes. Dimes, I have never wanted you to exit a room because you can't read it.
Oh no, I can read the room. That's why I know I'm here.
He can
Okay,
teemingly see
I'm
that I have
going
much desire to
by.
speak to this gentleman.
He sure does. Go send your allegiance off, Bo.
Well, I don't know about allegiance, but, I guess first, before we converse, Mr. Dimes, I need to inspect that you are who you say you are, given that we see people inopposing as others in this very place.
Cass walks away.
Oh,
You and I
Cass.
shared a conversation the other day. Do you
Indeed
recall
we
what it was
did.
about?
I recall it was about a business venture.
That would be
Sage
sufficient,
will
sir.
hover around.
You wanted to speak about something. Kind of takes up his
Yes,
shirt.
Of course, initially the reason that I'd wish to discuss to speak with you was the events we have seen this evening. I do think that, much in line with the business venture we had talked about previously, that there is very much so a good market, not just for legitimate gambling, but even just for cost of admission type events for this such a thing. But that will be a conversation for a later time, if you will grace me with that, Mr. Dimes.
Of course. Always willing to talk business.
Do you affiliate yourself with any other factions? I know that some have referred to you as an outcast, but is that outcast without a home? Are you a free agent, as we have been referred to as?
Oh, I consider myself more freelance, but I suppose you would call me an anarch. Though I have some dealings with some other factions. Gotta keep those doors open. It's just good business.
Indeed. That does change things. I did not have you pegged for an anarch. Is there no type of revealing clothing or something that I can look for to better identify? Or is it more of just a if I know you kind of thing?
You know them. More of the, the camis have their own kind of look to them. Stiff upper lip, stick up their backside, that kind of stuff. Let's just say, I've done that dance before. My sire was very pro-Camarilla. I suppose is what you expect of a Ventru, but, let's just say they didn't approve of my modern sensibilities. They're a bunch of old pricks.
That is, the old money
Think
did
they're
not
better than
like
everyone. Yeah.
new ways of making money, I see.
No, they don't. They're a bunch of elitist pricks who believe that anyone who wasn't born in their century is dirt.
Do the Anarchs have any expressed enemies? I mean, I would assume the Condors would be probably one of the more likely groups, but I mean more within the kindred souls. Are there any that tend to not get along very well with you all here?
Well, there's one big one, and that one you want to look out for. Well, I'm sure you've already been informed about those guys.
Well, if you are referring to the Camari,
Oh, no, not the Camarilla. No. You guys really not been told?
I think I know which one you're talking about. Sabbat.
What?
Yeah. They call
Yeah.
themselves Spot or the Sabbath.
ah,
They're a group of kindred who believe themselves superior to humanity in all ways, which also gives them the right to kind of kill them and do whatever they want with them. They want to rule like gods, you know, in an age where gods have no power. Oh, and they also don't believe in the Masquerade. You know, one of the few things that's kind of keeping us alive in this modern age. Yeah. They tend to be big problems when they show up. They're also kind of religious nut jobs.
But how come we never heard of them before until we turned into kindred?
I don't know. Someone's covering up. Maybe it's Camarilla, maybe it's the government. People in high places, they have enough reason to keep things hidden. That's why anything you know about, you know, vampires and shit is from media, movies, books, all of it made to make it seem like, well, it's all fake. And also misinform the public, because that's what good media is. Misinformation.
indeed. My father always said the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he wasn't real. Seems that there's been a very similar course of action taken by the kindred in these parts. Mr. Dimes, you took a lot of bets in tonight. My question to you would be, were there any non-anarchists here present at this sort of function?
Right? No. Pretty much anyone that comes down to here is usually one that's affiliated with our group. You know, unless it's the sheriff's shit kickers coming down to bust some heads to get some information, or simply just to keep us in our place. You know, putting
Speaking
the
of
old...
busting heads,
Yeah.
is there ever when these fights go all the way to the death?
No.
Why is that?
It's around. Because only the elders have the right of destruction. And if we...
Yes, I do believe
break
I had been
those
told that. I
rules-
apologize.
No, it's alright. The point is, we may not like it. But we gotta follow the rules of the Camarilla, because if we don't, we all fucking die. I've heard stories about Camarilla princes that, you know, one little anarch popped their head out the wrong time and suddenly all of them have been erased from the city.
They hold that much power.
Prince's word is excellent. You know, except for those above them. You don't want to ever meet those guys.
There are people above the prince?
Oh yeah. Camarilla is
Yeah, I
a
believe we had-
worldwide organization.
How high does it... Oh.
They said that most of the higher-ups above that were wanderers through Europe most of the time, kept to themselves, only emerged when matters of magnitudinous significance. I don't think magnitudinous is a word, but
I mean, as most of them are old world. But when they do, for whatever reason, stick their head in this part of the continent, well, usually it's a bad sign.
Hmm.
Wow. He's gonna. DeLeon is sort of just gonna wait till perhaps the scene is like with Dime's ends and is gonna mention something. So he's sort of hanging back at the moment.
Yeah, Sage doesn't really have too much else to add.
I'll say one thing to you, Mr. LaFontaine. It seems you are interested in making allegiances towards the Camarilla.
I mean, if you're comparing teams, then I suppose I would prefer to be on the winning team.
That's understandable. But also, I wouldn't guarantee the Camarilla is the winning team. There's a few Anarch cities out there.
Interested in talks of that. Do you have any knowledge of what the hierarchy looks like down in Louisiana, by chance?
Oh, Louisiana's a fun city. I managed to go by there a couple times. Let's just say it's an oddity, which I'm sure is no surprise to you.
Yes, there's a big voodoo presence, and many other, up until now, I had thought to just be fanciful, fantastical folklore in order to draw in new customers or patrons from out of town. But now I often wonder if, the witch doctors in the swamps may very well be exactly that.
Some of them are probably there for tourists. I mean, after all, gotta make money somehow. But if someone told me that there was some real witch doctors down there performing their little voodoo rituals and stuff, I would not be surprised. This world is filled with the strange. Things that don't quite make sense. Though I wouldn't mention that to the other Ventru. They're very disbelieving in such things.
Why would they not believe in that when, well, vampires kindred already exist?
Control.
Ignorance is control?
I would say it's more of a political move, Sage, that if you do not acknowledge an opposing party, you give it no power. But once you acknowledge it, then it is given some degree of recognition that it doesn't otherwise have. So, politically speaking, unless they remove themselves from the shadows, which is taboo, then they can never be recognized as a threat.
Okay.
Along those lines.
Well, we have an event to get ready for.
Good luck with that.
Although, seeing how well I did in that ring, I think it'd be interesting to... Well, if I recall, we talked about business of starting up, like, fight rings.
Indeed. Though that might be a good conversation to have another night. There are a few
Yeah.
other things I need to take care of. He
Yeah.
looks at his watch and goes, "Ugh, it's getting early already."
What time is it actually?
It's probably like 2 in the morning.
Oh. Alright. Well, we'll see you another time then. So, bye.
I'll see you around. Oh, and don't let Cass scare you off. If you ever want to chat, I'm usually found around here.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty good at the
So,
scaring thing.
go back to the group. So, anarch cities exist. That's interesting.
So, is Cass around, or is Cass sort of gone off somewhere?
Cass would have walked off, and if Vandal's still here, she's taken a cigarette from Vandal and is
Sure, he's still here.
sitting and smoking over by him.
Okay. DeLeon was sort of find the group, if they had a chance just to be the four of them, just very quickly say, listen, I know that I don't do too much thinking, but I was thinking everyone wants to find out about us and what we do. That's why we seem to be the center of attention. That's sort of kind of what I've been gathering from all of this. So is not our best bet is to find out before anyone else does? Because what if they find out and then it's like, okay, now is what? We don't need you anymore? Can we trust anybody? How do we start looking out for ourselves? We can join the Anarchs or whoever, but at the end of the day, it's us four who have to live and have to fight for ourselves and our lives. So my question is, what do we do?
I still want to find out about, well, my clan, what I am. Because even, well, both things, like everyone is just separated these things, knowing about, well, what this power is, having a proper teacher would, I think, help us out a lot in the long run. Because it feels like, so far, it feels like we've just been, well, taking a shot in the dark, accidentally finding out what we can do. If we want to, well, make sure that we don't just perish randomly, we should also figure out how to gain more power for ourselves.
I don't know. It feels like everyone's just either out to use us, or there's some other nefarious stuff. And from what Cass has said, I don't think anyone is going to be willing to put their necks out for us and like take us under our wing. And I don't think like there's any other way of us finding out what we are, except that whole little blood magic thing that someone had mentioned, which I don't want to do. The only
Yeah.
true thing is that we got us, and we got to figure out what we're gonna do. Because as fantastical as all this having power shit is, all of these other motherfuckers are just out here to kill us, or for their own well-being. So we discover our powers in our way, accidentally, which we have been doing so far, and we look for each other. We look out for each other. And
Mind you, if Cass has not looked after us, I think half of us would have just perished without knowing the
No.
rules.
I'm
Or
not
being
saying
put-
that I'm not grateful.
Don't get me wrong. I really like Cass,
Yeah, I kind of noticed.
but I know that if she's been assigned to us, then that assignment will eventually take her somewhere else. And at the end of the day, it's going to be us four in the end. And I don't think I can wait around thinking and wondering what's going to happen next. I really do think that perhaps we do need to talk to one of these big elite. What was it? The Tremere? Who was the one that can do a magic spell to find out?
That's Tremere, if I recall.
Maybe we do that. Maybe we go that route.
Oh,
I don't know. Like, I'm going
that
to
one
be.
is questionable for me.
I will have to kind of side with Bo. Though Bo talking shit about people in their house, really not cool. You're gonna get us killed. Second, the Camarilla might be our best bet at this point. We can work with
I
the
think that all of
Anarchs.
us are correct in our assumptions that we are essentially the new girls who just moved into school, and homecoming is this Friday. There's an air of mystery about all of us that all the boys are curious about. But once that mystery is out, will we retain their interest? Will we retain their curiosity? That is the tricky portion.
Well, as long as we're useful to someone and we haven't pissed off anyone majorly, I'd say we won't be immediately killed. Anyways, I'm about done with this talk. You all have your opinions, and I respect them, but I just want to focus on the here and now instead of trying to overthink on all the different situations come at us. I'll just take what comes, and, well, I think I can handle myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Just us, our rotisserie, us. We can only trust each other. Forget about the Anarchs, the camps. We'll figure something out with that. Powers, they'll come. Which I might have to see about this whole canines thing, because that was kind of cool but scary at the same time. Us, and then we'll figure out how to take on this world of undead backstabbers.
Fair enough. Fair. And he'll just sort of probably walk to Bo if Carlos and Sage end up heading to bed, or if that's the case, or sort of split off.
Yeah, Sage will just go rest for the night. Although, if there's actually other punching bags in this place, you just take. Oh, she tried not to break it. I think that's the hard part. But she'll just spend
These
like,
ones are metal
part of
plated.
them. Okay, they won't break as easily, but yeah, she'll just go train on one of them for the time being. She doesn't want to think about all the complex political stuff going on, because frankly, some of it just, well, some of it went over her head, but also there's too many possibilities to consider, and well, only one will come out, so may as well just be more adaptable instead of trying to predict.
Dillion will walk to Bo and just sort of before bedtime and just say, you know, I was in the ring when I was fighting Carlos, slapping him around, him slapping me. I felt nothing. It was not pain. It was nothing. It was just tickles. And I was just thinking, at the end of the day, I am not human anymore. And I've been trying to hang on to this humanity thing. And I don't like feeling at any moment someone can just simply take my life or one of your lives. I want to be able to protect you all. And I can't do it if I'm in the dark. I think you understand that.
Yes, the weight of the foot that sits on the back of our neck grows heavier by the day, and I'm not too keen on that foot being there forever. I understand we have our sort of pledging type hazing, if you will, that we shall endure, and I shall endure that with whatever grace I can muster. But yes, I do not think that for the long term I am much happy with our current situation. I do not mean especially noticing the way that you have looked at Cassandra on more than one occasion, but yet I find myself nervous of Cassandra nonetheless, that we have just accepted the detail that she is to watch us. We do not know who has told her to watch us. I think we've all assumed that it comes to Mr. Vandal. And I am indeed grateful that they have put us within their confines of their territory, their perimeter, their base, given us a room to sleep in and items with which to do our missions for the Camarilla and for Miss Cartwright. But yet I can't help but feel as though perhaps we are being isolated by the anarchists, because we in fact do pose some merit to the other factions as well. Many are aware of us, but not many are intimate with any of us, and that situation is what draws me to this uneasiness. Perhaps I do overthink these things, but I do not intend to be the footstool of others forever.
Yeah. I'm with you with that. I don't want to be a footstool anymore, and I think the only way to be able to protect everybody, to protect us, is if we show that we can do something big. If the mystery is about us, I think if we are able then to figure out how truly powerful we are different. Different is good, and then we can do more.
Well, Mr. Vega, you sound like you have found a lot more ambition than when we first met. It is inspiring, to say the least.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe it was the rush of the tickle fight. Maybe it was the $25 win. I don't know. But I feel renewed.
I do not wish to pass such a blighted imposition upon your character. I certainly hope that, Mr. Vega, you are not turning to the darker, more cruder sense of things simply because of the words that I have been speaking. I do not wish to intermit any of you into more dangerous paths than necessary, and perhaps I am being too haphazard with our station that is practically non-existent at this point in time. But I also feel like first impressions are everything, and our first impression is not always much more than ignorance and incompetence, and I wish to alter that.
Your words may have played a little bit in the way I'm thinking, Bo, but this is more for survival. That's one thing I learned from Cass. At the end of the day, it's about survival. And with that, De Leon will sort of begin to make his way to bed. Stares at Cassandra, and then goes back to it.
You might pass by Sage, hitting the... You said there are lines of metal. How much of a dent can Potence 2 put in that?
A decent one, if you're expending blood for it.
I think since I somehow have a lot of blood, I'll actually do it because Sage, after that fight, she's wondering just, well, if she really puts her mind to it, how strong is she actually? Because she was like doing some fighting, but that was just accidentally activating those powers. So at some
Why
point
don't
she
you
does.
roll me your strength, difficulty 6. And if you spend a point of blood, you get 2 order successes.
I'll spend a point of blood. I have a lot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Roll strength. Can I roll brawl? I
Just
don't
strength,
have
this
to.
is damage.
This is damage. Okay. Give me a second. Roll dice. Strength. How do I tell it to roll nothing? What is something I don't have anything in? Surprisingly, athletics.
Oh, you can also
Modifier
click
0.
roll damage. Roll damage just rolls your strength.
Rank. Modifier none. Difficulty 6. Only that. Then there's the potence blood spend.
Yeah. Plus 2 order successes, so that's 3 successes. You managed to put a decent dent into the side of this metal-lined sandbag.
And she just looks at that and says, "Wow. Guess I really am not human anymore. If even someone like me can do that. What do I do? Just kind of a little bit out of it. Like, that fight was great. Like, she feels like a hero sometimes. Like, all this extra strength. But then, weighted with everything else of Vampire Society. And the fact that you run on blood. And she feels a little bit hungry after doing that. Some people around might actually hear that. If it's made of metal, I think it'll make quite the
Oh yeah, it'd make quite a noise.
resounding noise, like bang,
Just a metal bending.
and like the metal bend sound. But yeah, she'll rest for the night after that.
Cassandra.
It's me. Just very quickly while she's like sitting and smoking with Vandal. I'm failing. You should know that.
And what do you want me to do about it?
I don't want you to do anything about it, Vandal. I just want you to know that I'm failing.
Alright, so what? You want a solution?
Do you have one?
Yep.
They're going to get me killed.
Well, that sounds like you need to be more careful then. Also means you shouldn't get too attached.
It's a little late for that, isn't it? That's why I'm failing. I know. I actually care, which means I shouldn't stay. It's a bad idea.
Alright then.
I don't. I'm just telling you. You've got one on the verge of trying to fuck you over. I mean, I know you heard it. You're in the room. You've got the rest wondering where they end up. Are you going to help them find their sires, or are we going to...
I don't know. I
They're
don't know why
going
they're
to
still
run.
alive and they're not dead. Because
Oh, that's
honestly,
because
they should be.
they're, the lovely Scourge decided they should live.
Yeah, I know. Why?
Because he's up to something.
Yeah, no shit. I don't like not
You
knowing
could,
what that fuck is up to. It usually
they
means
do.
bad business for everyone else.
Yeah. It usually means nothing good if he's up to something, but they they do well here. Is what I'm saying. Sagewood. Plus you saw her fight.
Yeah. Well, if you really want them to come crawling to our banner, just show them
I
what the other
don't
side's
want them.
real like.
I want them to live.
I think you and I both know that that's not the decision you get to make. You want one of them? Claim them. Otherwise, shit or get off the pot.
You could claim Sage. She'd be useful. And then I'll decide if I claim another.
Not with a fucking copy running around.
I have a feeling the copy can be whoever they want to be, Vandal. I'm not sure that just excluding one person is going to fix the issue for you.
In either way, it's tainted her. I can't afford that shit. I've got enough problems to deal with.
You're fascinating, you know that?
Fuck is that supposed to mean?
Every time I think I've got you figured out, you backtrack so hard and say something awful. And I'm not sure you mean it all the time.
Who fucking who?
Like that.
I'm trying to keep a whole faction alive.
Persona.
In a city that honestly doesn't give a fuck.
There are anarch cities.
Yeah, but they're full of pricks.
Just think about keeping them. Okay?
Finishes his cigarette. Drops it on the ground, steps on it. He then turns and walks off without giving you an answer.
She'll sit and finish hers for a minute and then she'll get ready and leave because she doesn't sleep here.
Yep. With that, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be back for the next part. So to our lovely audience, we shall see you very soon. Stick around. Feel free to spam the chat with our new emote, Cocaine Blood, but not too much
Woo.
that the bot tries to kick you.
Yeah.
Or tries to ban you. Anyway, we'll see you all in 5 minutes. And we're back. Hello, and welcome back to Orphaned Blood. Where we last left off, we were dealing with some intense conversations about the possible futures of our characters and their motivations. And now, we'll be moving on to the main event. With that, you all sleep and awaken the next night, spending a point of blood, as you experience the dreamless sleep of the dead. Before awakening, you do whatever last-minute preparations is necessary before the fancy party that you have been invited to. The soiree of the high class, of the elegant. Nonetheless, if there is anything you guys would like to do quickly before that, do let me know. Otherwise, we can begin.
Just get formal clothing fitting for Sage since the
Mhm.
the imposter took the last one.
Stole your clothing.
Yeah.
He stole
Does
my
our blood get
clothing.
affected? Do we lose a point of blood
We need to
waking
lose
up
a
in?
point of blood.
Yes, you spend a point of blood waking up the next
Yeah.
night.
Oh, and a question: with that fight with Carlos, would we lose a point of blood for that as well?
I'm gonna say, actually, yes. You guys lose a point of blood. Sage and Cassie also lose a point of blood for your fight.
Oh,
We got feed.
There we go.
You can either feed beforehand or during or after the party.
I think I'm fine currently.
Can I feed on my way to go get them?
I'd say so. Roll me a
Can do
d10.
that.
Tell me high or low.
Low.
Alright, you can have 2 points of blood.
Thank you.
Grab a quick snack on your way through.
Yeah,
Guess
she'll
we're
show
ready.
up formal clothes and all with the car.
With that, you make your way over to the location in which this event is being held. Are you all dressed nicely? Are any of you dressing up or dressing down?
Dressing up.
Dressing up.
So I think
Alright.
Sage may have like attended some of these events, or just very little, at least one. She should roughly know, like, you dress nice, makeup.
With that, you arrive outside of a large building. It has, of course, the title of in a business on the building. However, Cassie, you would know that it is known by the local kindred as Walton Tower, mostly because it seems to be a base of operations for one Mr. Walton, the Ventru Primogen. Nonetheless, you find yourself entering and being welcomed inside. You make your way to an elevator which takes you all the way to the top floor. As you arrive, you can see there is a bouncer standing at the end of the hallway next to what looks to be a door to a penthouse suite. And you see the man look to you and go, "Names?"
Beauregard Thibodeau Lafontaine III.
He looks at his list, nods, looks at the rest of you.
Carlos
Sage
Mars.
1.
Leon.
He looks down. And then he looks to you, Cassandra.
Cassie Park.
He looks down. And he nods. Welcome to Mr. Walton's soiree. Please enjoy your time. As he opens the door. And as the door opens up, you hear the sounds of music. A beautiful violin being played. As you step inside, you see that a lot of the furniture in here has been moved to the sides, allowing the space to be opened up. This penthouse suite is massive. You can see there are maybe 50 to 70 people here. A decent amount for a party of this size. And you can see they are all dressed to the nines. Many of them dressed in suits and ties, and others dressed in beautiful dresses of different kinds, colors, and shades. This is certainly not a... what would be the word? This is a rather elegant event for the elite. Certainly not for anyone that would be described as common. Which is a word some of these people might use.
Are these all kindred?
From what you can tell, some of them seem to be. You can tell by the slight paleness to their skin. Though some of them indeed have people next to them who seem alive. But then again, could be a trick of the light. Could be a deception. It's hard to tell.
So what are we doing here exactly?
Yeah, who are we supposed to meet, or?
Well, my friends, this is what you might call a networking event, where it is a good chance for us to display that you are not just the typical kind of fiend that the outside world has depicted for a vampire, but rather capable of the higher society things. I think that in most cases your manners might be excused if you don't know certain procedures and policies for it, but do try to abstain from the swear words.
And
Okay.
Vega will say the C word for no reason. I'm sorry.
Anyone here that we recognize or have seen before on our adventure?
As it just so happens, there are a few groups around, each of them centered around a person you recognize. One of the groups seems to be centered by Maximilian Walton, the Ventrue Primogen, and in fact the person who extended the invite to you. You can see in another circle, the Toreador Primogen, Cynthia Mercer, is surrounded by artists and beautiful people. There also seems to be one particular artist that's standing next to her that, for those of you who pay attention to music, might be able to be recognized as a rather famous artist. Famed for his violin.
Oh, the one from the telly.
Indeed.
The one that they were advertising on the telly. Oh,
Whoa.
it's nice. Are there cameras here filming this event?
There were no cameras.
No cameras. Is there dancing, like a ballroom?
Oh yeah, there are people
Soiree.
dancing in like an area that's like a kind of like a ballroom, but it's more of a floor that's being used for dance.
And it's the typical ballroom dancing type thing?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Very nice. De Leon will walk over to the cast and just say, hey, you look very nice. I don't know if I told you that, but did I ever tell you that? Do you know how to tango?
I can't say I do. Also, I'm not sure this is a tango kind of party, Vega.
What? No, I'm sure if you just, you pay the
no.
person like $10
No,
and
this
you
is
request
like
the
a
song.
waltz or like slow dance party.
All right, well, I know how to slow dance. My mother taught me. She was a painter she was from Spain. She made sure that I learned how to dance. Would you like to dance?
Yeah, why not?
And he will put out his hand like a gentleman. You'll see
She'll
him
take it.
stand straight.
She'll take it.
And then, yeah, he'll lead you to the dance floor.
I want to nudge Carlos and Sage to make sure they witness that.
Sage
I'm
is
looking.
smiling. Like a
I'm
second.
looking.
I have a conversation that I want them to have while they're dancing, but if we need to do other things first, we can do other things first and then get to
We'll
it.
cut to them in a moment.
Yep.
What happens is it's just like with Bo, you're approached by a man who goes, "Ah, Mr. LaFontaine. I'm glad to see that you were able to make it."
Oh, why, yes, this seems like the most exciting event of the new year thus far. Thinking that's very clever, given that New Year's was just the other day.
Yeah. Ah, yes, of course. If you're not too busy, Mr. Walton would like an opportunity to speak with you.
Well, I do not think that I can turn down such an opportunity when it is presented, so whenever Mr. Walton is ready, then I shall make myself available.
Of course. But he gestures for you to follow as he begins to make his way over.
Is that only for both the beer? Or
It's
are
up to
some
you
of
if you want to
us?
follow.
Sage will follow, because she does want to learn more about this world. Even if she does not agree with what the Venture Commission does, she should at least take the opportunity. So she follows behind, just giving them a nod.
And Carlos, do you follow or do you explore the party at your own pace?
He is way out of his comfort zone here. He's just gonna probably like. I'm assuming there's like people walking with champagne glasses.
Oh yes,
Uh,
the glasses filled with blood.
Good. He'll grab two of those because he doesn't understand courtesy, and then he'll probably just like go to a table that looks semi-empty or has no one in it, and he'll just like watch Vega and Cass dance for the time being.
With that, we'll move over to Beauregard and Sage, making your way over to the group that seems to be circled around Mr. Walton. As he seems to be having a conversation. There are people, laughing and chuckling and involving themselves in the conversation before he turns. And as he does, the conversation stops. Ah, Mr. Shit. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Was it the cat? Was it the cats?
Yes. It was. Mr. LaFontaine.
Mr. Walton, your venue here is immaculate.
Oh, thank you very much, my boy. Please. Can I get you a drink? As he gestures up, clicking his fingers as one of the many waiters quickly makes their way over towards you.
Well, yes, why, thank you very much. And he'll just kind of swirl it for a little bit.
There are two options. One is blood and the other is champagne.
Champagne.
Right.
Sage would pick blood.
Please, I'm glad that you have been able to make it. After all, I think it is important that those of us who hold important positions in the city do their due diligence to help the newer and unlearned of our blood.
That is
Oh.
most astute of you, sir. The ignorance is blissful at times, but burdensome more so. Your generosity is appreciated.
Isn't that just the way?
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I
looks
hope to learn a lot from this particular event.
Of course. Glad you could make it as well.
I love the thick smile. Sage also in turn does a kind of customer service-y smile.
I will also note, because I don't think I did a proper description of him in this episode, Mr. Walton is a large man. He is what you would say rotund. However, despite that, he has a presence about him, almost like an aura of command. Nonetheless, he smiles. Well then, I've been told that you do good work. In fact, one of my people, dear old Victor, told me you were exemplary in your assistance that you gave to him that not so long ago.
Well, as much as I would love to take credit for the actions of my group that night, I would say that there was a good deal of heavy lifting done by the young Miss Sage here. Sage, by the way. And then I would also be remiss if I did not say that my verdant-haired fellow companion out there seems to be quite astute in the in the getting his hands dirty as well.
Is that so? Well, you indeed lead yourself quite a team.
Mr. Walton, if I may ask a question unto you,
Of course.
is that violinist that is performing over yonder what skill? Of whom I'm afraid I am not aware of his pedigree.
My. Are you not aware of Julian Cross?
Well, I had never seen him in person, and I do not fancy myself one who enjoys large amounts of television, but I do believe just this morning I had seen something about him. I did not think that he would be mixed in with the kind, or the kindred, rather.
Well, if you mean to ask if he is one of us, no. He's, Cynthia's
Is he like
friend.
Mr. Lewis?
No. He is, as I said, the pet of Miss Mercer. She
Do you
enjoys
tend to
showing
have
him
good
off.
relations with Miss Mercer and her entourage?
Oh, most
And also,
certainly.
a DM question. What was Lucille's faction, or did we know that?
Lucille was the Harpy and is part of the Camarilla.
Oh,
Lucille
okay.
actually is here. She's next to Miss Mercer.
Mr. Walton, you had a member of your organization once before by the name of Mr. Dimes, who now associates with the Anarchists.
He
I am to
frowns
understand that he used to be with you in your employ, but no longer is. Can I ask what he has done to lose such a position of station with you?
No, you may not. And a smile returns. Let's not ruin the night's fun environment with such things. After all, this is an event to be enjoyed.
Enjoyed it shall be then, sir.
With that, we will quickly cut away to Cassandra and Vega on the dance floor.
By that time, they would have arrived to the dance floor, unless Cassandra was saying something prior to the hitting the dance floor.
If he speaks first, he can go for it.
He'd be like, I wanted to tell you, and this is while sort of now formally grabbing, like just fitting in terms of the ballroom. And I don't know if I'll need to make a roll for it, but I certainly can to see how well. I'm assuming this is a stunt.
Oh,
Not particularly.
I was kidding.
oh
This
no.
is more,
more
a,
of,
a dex performance.
A
Or
brawl,
charisma,
excellent.
or appearance
Don't
performance.
ask to roll for it.
Oh no.
Let's see how well. Okay, so this is a dex. A dex. Okay.
It's either dex or appearance plus performance.
Oh, very nice. All right, here we go. Roll dice. Dex. Submit. Performance. This is what you said, right?
Yep.
Performance. There we go. All right. Modifier 9. Oh my goodness, you have to go through the whole list. Sorry, everyone.
Yep.
What's the difficulty?
Standard difficulty.
Oh, so 7 or
6.
10? Oh, 6. Okay. Oh, standard. You said
6.
standard. Okay.
6.
Sorry. So sorry.
I'm sorry.
10, Jesus.
10 would be rough.
Ugh. 10 is the floor is collapsed and we have fallen through.
One success.
There you go. One success.
You're do a decent dance, enough to blend in. You don't draw attention.
It's
Oh, you have
nervous.
an extra dice. Roll an extra d10.
Whoa!
What a time!
What?
Oh, that's fun.
Of all
Extra
the things,
D10,
we're
here
gonna
we
make Nick
go.
dance.
Oh wow!
It's-
What does
That's
that
two
mean?
successes. You
Oh.
did pretty well. Yeah.
Thanks,
Vega's not a
Muse.
bad dancer. Or at least he's blending in the moment.
You'll see that in the turns of the swaying of with the music, ensuring that he's not stepping on any toes, but ever so often we'll pull you close as we make a turn. I just want to say thank you for teaching me, for being you. I know we've sort of been back and forth in terms of trust. But I'll take what you taught me to heart.
That sounds an awful lot like a goodbye, Vega.
I mean, it doesn't have to be goodbye.
You're making it difficult. You know that, right?
Whatever do you mean? And then at that point, he kind of, again, the little swear turtle.
You and I both know I won't be here forever. And your friends are picking sides very quickly.
I know everyone is on edge because everyone is either trying to kill us or use us. And you said, don't trust anybody. Careful who you make deals with. So I was doing a lot of thinking as I went to sleep, staring into the void. Never get used to that. I realized that I should just live like I'm dying. Because apparently it can happen anytime. So, Cass, it's not about taking sides. It's just about being present and enjoying each other before we say. You just want to say it.
You're making it very difficult for me to leave.
Then stay.
I've survived as long as I have. Because I don't let this happen. I do what Vandal does. Just in a nicer way.
I get that.
I don't know how I get out of this living. I can maybe keep one of you. Protect one of you.
At that point, I think the dance sort of turns. And then Vega will just us turn ahead and just sort of like accidentally, it's almost like they're face to face.
I told Vandal to take Sage. And said that I would take another maybe. We all know where Bo's going. And Carlos, dear Carlos, is going somewhere.
Why can't you take two?
Because
Why can't
you
you-
will try not to get me killed. And Carlos will absolutely get me killed. But if I claim you, anything you do can get me killed, and anything I do can get you killed. And then you become my responsibility for eternity.
He'll put his face a little bit closer and say, what do you think I'll do?
You're a hothead stunt driver.
Yeah, I am.
Little worried that that's gonna... Your group tends to get in trouble more than anybody I've ever met.
Yeah, but you complete us. You complete me.
You've known me for 2 weeks, Vega. If that.
Yeah, but it's the best 2 weeks of my life.
God, you're so corny. And she kisses him.
In that moment of romance and love and tragedy, we start to pull away as we see the others are moving around. The dancers eventually cover the camera as we pull away, back to Beauregard and Sage, as we see Mr. Walton seem to perk up and go, in fact, Beauregard, my boy, would you like an opportunity to meet Julian, Mr. Cross?
Well, that would be sublime, sir.
Wonderful. With that, he turns away, and you see him gesture to someone and go, Yvonne, would you be a dear and do me a favor? As you watch a beautiful woman step forward. She's wearing a very tight red dress. As she moves over and goes, of course, Mr. Walton, what can I do? Would you show this young man here over to Mr. Cross? I'd like for him to have an introduction, and I think you will be best to lead. She looks towards you and Mr. Walton, and then she nods slowly. Of course, sir. I'd be happy to. Ah, bully. Well then, Mr. LaFontaine, if you should like to speak throughout the events of the party, feel free to approach. I'm always willing to give time for those who do good work. You're a rarity in this city.
Your generosity is abundant, sir. Thank you again for hosting such a fine event. Have a good evening.
To you as well. He raises his glass of thick red liquid, where he takes a sip. With that, you are led over Cynthia Mercer. Toreador Primogen turns to you. A beautiful woman with a hairstyle that is certainly not of this era. Think, 20s. Very much the kind of a nice little bob going on. And she is dressed beautifully. In fact, even if she was not wearing the dress, you dare say her looks would be divine. You probably have seen artistic depictions of goddesses, and it makes you wonder if she was not the inspiration. Nonetheless, she looks to you with a smile, and as she does, you cannot help but feel as if your heart could beat, it would be. And it would be beating hard. Both of you feel this sensation. My oh my. Who might you two be?
Well, Miss Mercer, it seems that your aura emanates off of you. The impression is staggering. Beauregard Thibodeau Lafontaine III, and this is my good friend, the young sage. Sage
Sage does
Juan.
like a little. Would it be like a curtsy? Kind of like a curtsy, ballerina curtsy with the dress. Your dress looks amazing. She looks like obviously enamored.
That's very sweet of you. You two must be the orphans. Oh, poor souls.
Yep.
That you see, Evelyn, the one who was leading you over, kind of waits for a moment before interrupting once Cynthia has finished speaking. These two were actually here to speak to Mr. Cross. With that, Cynthia seems to perk up and go, "Oh, Julian, isn't he simply divine? His music tugs upon the strings of the soul." You, my dear, as she turns over to Mr. Cross, have a gift, like young Orpheus himself reborn. Julian looks tired. There is a weight upon him, upon his eyes. He just simply nods. Yes, thank you, my lady. You are most kind. It does not seem as if he is enjoying himself.
If I notice that he looks to be maybe not entirely against his will there, but whatever. I don't really know how to say what I'm thinking, so I'm just going to kind of say it. The intention is that he doesn't really care about meeting this Julian Cross. He's more or less wanting to follow through with what Mr. Walton offered him. He definitely doesn't want to leave a gift on the table.
Probably safe to
But
say
as
that
far
you
as-
exchange pleasantries.
Exchange pleasantries.
Sage
Very well
does
said.
want to ask something and see if she just picks up anything, because she notices that, like, she's pretty perceptive, and this guy reads his tide, so she'll just ask, like, so how are you finding the festivities of this place? Are you having fun?
He seems to quirk an eye at that. Festivities are, well... At this point, Mercer seems to poke up and go, "Yes, my dear, are you not enjoying yourself?" No, I mean, I'm just rather tired tonight, Miss Mercer. After all, I had a performance that was quite early today. I wonder if I might be able to take the night off, as it were. Miss Mercer smiled and goes, "Oh, my dear, you will, eventually." As he taps him on the shoulder. Very much in a, though kind of hidden, a possessive manner. And he just kind of nods and goes, "Yes, sir. Of course, my lady."
Oh, I see. Your playing is amazing, by the way. I'm sure you've heard this a lot, but, well, it's just really nice. I'm mincing words. But yeah, have a fine rest of your night. And she will just, like, go, like, back to with Bo, while thinking to herself just how vampires treat humans as property. That was unpleasant to see. She just kind of thinks in her brain. She wishes she can do something about it, but doesn't really know how to maneuver away. Currently, not now.
Bo would attempt to continue conversation with Miss Mercer. He'll start by saying, your elegant tastes seem to embody your elegant impressions. What is it about the older things that draw us back to the comforts of a simpler day?
So much has changed in such a short amount of time. I mean, I remember when it took most of a century for the mortals to change their way of thinking, invent new little knickknacks and things. But it does come with its advantages. New performances, new arts. Yet I have to agree, I find myself leaning towards the, well, I suppose they would be considered classics now. There is just something about the soul of it. Vibrations moving not just through the air, but through the very being. Though I do have an appreciation for other art forms. It just so happens that Julian is my favorite for the time being.
Yes, with a world-class composer at your disposal, I would say, perhaps not world-class yet, but definitely prodigy in summation. It is just, what a substantial collection you seem to have garnered over the finer things of this world. That is not lost on me. I wish to let you know that I am most impressed by not only the way you carry yourself, but by those you surround yourself with.
Why, thank you, Mr. LaFontaine. You truly are a man of class. Now that I can tell just from how you hold yourself. I get the feeling
My father
that you...
used to
Please, continue.
My father used to jestingly call me a dandy, and I like to think that I have grown very much into that term.
I see. Certainly nothing wrong with that. But I think we'll be seeing more of each other in these following nights. I hear you've done good work for, Mr. Walton.
Well, think nothing of it. I suppose that good work would not be as good if I were to share all the details of it, so, the quietness can be appreciated in matters.
My, quite the tease. I do like that in my men. But nonetheless,
As do I.
And that is good to hear. But nonetheless, I might have some work for you as well soon. If, of course, your services are available.
I have made no such reasons why they would be unavailable to anyone. That I suppose could change in a while, but not before any outstanding requests had been filled.
Of course, of course. I'll send word when I have something.
And I shall keep an ear for it. Miss Mercer, enjoy the rest of your evening, and your grace enamors us all almost as much as Mr. Cross's music.
So sweet. You enjoy your evening as well, Mr. LaFontaine. With that, make your way on. And we'll cut back to Carlos. Carlos, you're scanning the floor, looking around, and you see what looks to be a man entering into the foyer. He's dressed a little more haphazardly. You can see the tie is kind of askewed and slightly off. The jacket itself is like slightly down and not quite moving into position as it's supposed to. And he just looks like he's not having a great time. You watch as he makes his way over to Walton and seems to go, Mr. Walton, interrupting whatever conversation the Ventral Crimson was taking part of. And you can see he draws the ire of the Permission as he goes, "What is it?" There was an issue, sir. I was unable to do as you've asked. See Mr. Walton shake his head. Now that is unfortunate. One moment. You watch as he whispers into someone's ear, and they quickly seem to move away. After a few moments, the person returns, holding what looks to be something wrapped in fabric. Mr. Walton takes it and goes, "Now, Henry, you've always been known to do good service, so I'm disappointed to hear of your failures." You see this disheveled man, seemingly Henry, looks terrified. Before Mr. Walton continues speaking. "But, in light of your exemplary work in the past, I think I am willing to look past this flaw." Watch as he takes the thing wrapped in fabric and offers it to Henry, which Henry then unwraps to reveal a hammer. Now, Henry, I think you know what you need to do to earn my forgiveness. You see the fear in Henry's eyes, twisted, when you watch as he grips the hammer tightly. "Of course, Mr. Walton." "Good. Please, make sure you use a private room. We wouldn't want to disrupt the party." He nods, and we watch as he begins to step out. We follow his perspective as he makes his way out of the room and down what looks to be a small set of stairs off to the side. As he does, we see room where there are staff members coming out with many drinks, bottles, and then we see some of them coming out with what looks to be glasses of blood. Inside the room we see him step into is like what would be the word? A servant's quarters. And we see there are people hanging up from their legs, metal collars around their necks with what looks to be keg taps on them. Every once in a while we see one of the servants go up to them and open the tap, allowing blood to spill forth into a glass before closing it. We then watch the perspective of the man with the hammer as he walks past them into a further room down at the back. We watch as he sits at the table, placing the hammer next to him, as he places his hand, open palm, fingers spread wide, as he takes the hammer with the other hand. He takes a deep breath, but he knows that the alternative to this is far worse than the pain he is going to have to endure. As he raises the hammer up, and we watch as there is a speed as he begins to bring it down. And then we cut to the chinking of glasses back at the party. Vega, after the magic moment is broken, you spot something out of the corner of your eye. You look over and you see yourself. Your own face staring back at you at the corner of the room. Or rather, at the entranceway to the room. And he just smiles, gestures for you to follow, before turning around and leaving the room, or leaving the party.
The person's gesturing to follow. De Leon will look around and me? And then he'll follow. Pardon me, Cass. I have to go somewhere, I think.
He grabs him by the forearm. The last time you did this, you were following a hallucination.
Wait,
The bathroom in the club.
do you want to come with me? It's my face. It's my face.
I'm gonna
Wait.
need a little more explanation, Vega. I'm gonna need a bit more.
I saw my face. He was wearing my face. It could be the doppelganger.
Where is everyone else?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. If it
Carlos.
is, we better be ready to run. I'll go with you, but if it is that person, we should get out of there if it's not something that only you see. Do you understand? If I don't
I do.
see it, I'm dragging you out of there.
All right. And he'll reach into his pocket and pull out the silver coin. And just have it in his hand, just ready. And then he'll cut through the crowd where the handsome devil went. Damn that handsome devil. He's too handsome.
Cut through the crowd. Beauregard, Sage, and Carlos, you would see Vega and Cass begin to make their way out of the party.
I did see them
Sage.
kiss, so I don't know how he would take that.
I think Sage will follow. Like, what did the expression say on Vega and Cass? What are their expressions?
First it was amor, and then it was oh no, and then it was let's go. It was all that.
Something feels a bit off. Sage is going to also just like quickly nod out of any conversations or polite banter she's doing, and also begin beelining.
Yeah, Carlos will finish the like chug the last of the blood and probably like grab another glass as he's like
All right, she would have
speed
drank
walking
the
towards
glass.
him.
I forgot about the glass of blood.
And what of Beauregard?
If he's not in active conversation, then he will go. If he's doing polite social banter with anyone of higher class, higher station, then unfortunately, as much as Rain would go, Bo would stay. But if he's not within higher station conversation, he will. He does, care about Vega and Noticing Sage now leaving too.
Why don't you roll me d10? You tell me high or low.
We'll do high this time.
I'm gonna say you happen to be among the group where Mr. Walt is talking. You kind of found your way into that circle. So you can leave if you want, but you are essentially earning points with him in his faction.
If I'm sitting anywhere close to his table where I'm part of the conversation, then I'm staying put.
For that, the rest of you follow behind. Vega, as you step out of the area where the party is, you see on the opposite side where the elevator is, yourself looking at you and nodding as the doors to the elevator close.
Running
Cassie
to try and put his hand there.
is closed.
Actually,
Do I see
So-
anything in the elevator?
Nope, elevator's empty.
it doesn't look like
God.
Vega really wants to go into the elevator.
Yeah, Vega, you move your way to the elevator.
Hmm.
Did they manage
Clicking the
to?
button.
Did Vega manage to block
The
it?
elevator.
Because I want to do
opens.
something. I think I can do something.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do?
Oh, you see how as a new discipline?
Yeah.
How do you use it?
You spend a point of blood, activate celerity.
Go speed.
Fast.
What? Superhuman. What?
I want to do that. I don't care. I'm spending so much blood. So seeing if Vega looks like he's like reaching out towards the elevator, Sage will pick up on that and then quickly, instinctively, just go for it.
Alright.
It's like
Spend a point of blood, and you
spin a point of blood.
zip forward, place your hand in between the two doors as they close, then as they open.
Yeah.
As they open, you notice the elevator's empty, Vega.
What did you want to go in there for? I don't see anything.
No, it was here. No, it was here. And you'll
Who
step
was
into the
here?
elevator to look
Well, okay.
at the roof.
I'll get on the elevator.
Yeah, Cass, what's going on?
He's seeing things.
The elevator doors
What?
close.
Sage
Carlos,
would
do
be
you
in.
also
If
get
everyone
on?
else wanted it. Yeah, we'll get in.
Yeah, I guess I'll just walk in with the glass of blood. It's like, so where are we going?
As the elevator's doors close, and you feel the elevator begin to move.
Where
Anyone
are
press
we
the button?
going?
I don't know.
Just wait.
Oh shit!
This.
It's moving by itself. No one pressed the button.
It arrives at the ground floor.
Oh,
We just exited.
I guess. Oh, I guess we're at the ground floor.
Vega, you see
I s-
yourself ahead, walking through the doorways outside.
This way, guys. I see him. This way, and he'll just start running.
What do you see?
I'm immediately after him.
Sages as well, but kind of trying his best as to jog in a dress and high heels.
Vega, as you step outside, you find yourself in an empty street. You see standing further ahead from you is a man. A man with his back to you. You see he has what's to be like a large brimmed hat. The figure turns around, smiles with a crooked smile, though the brim of the hat covers their eyes. You watch as they gesture.
Does everyone else see this, or is it just?
No, you guys don't see anything. Vega's just
I have a
standing.
hold on his arm, and I'm not letting go.
How much actual choice, like in terms of the feeling that am I feeling pulled to it, like I must investigate it, or am I still within my mind to react like this is an illusion, or is it
feels
feel so
like-
real?
It feels very real. It feels important. Though if you'd like, you can make a willpower roll to attempt to resist.
Vega, what are you doing?
No. Cass, it's okay. I need to do this.
Where are you going?
And he'll slip out of his leather jacket.
Holy
Sage is
shit.
gonna go grab
Book
go
it.
grab
Sorry, guys. Don't you see him? He's right there. What do you want? Who are you?
Gestures forward, you begin to hear his voice. None of the rest of you hear anything, but Vega, you hear it crystal clear. Hey kid, how you enjoying the new life? Or unlife?
It's going good. So far.
Yeah. I knew you were the right pick. One of the few who might stand a chance. And feel
What?
it catch you. It's in your blood.
What am I feeling?
You need to express yourself. To break the hold society has on you. It's freedom. It's freedom in your blood, little one. Come closer. Let me share with you the name of your new freedom. Come on.
Currently Sage has a hold on Vega.
Oh, you're behind?
Yeah, so like if you were to try to go forward.
Is there a willpower save at this point? I'm just kind of curious at this
can make a
point with
willpower
that. All right.
Click on your token. There'll be something that will roll willpower, path, and virtues. You'll be rolling willpower, difficulty 8.
Ooh, oh yeah. Makes sense. Good smile. Two successes?
2 successes. You do not feel forced to approach, but you do feel as if it's trying to call you closer. But you can resist it.
He's just gonna think in his mind just for this moment. With everything that he's seen, with everything that he's felt, with everything that he's touched. As a new undead vampire kindred. What am I running away from? And he'll step forward. He'll pull. He'll just in this kind of maybe perhaps sensing Sage's hand or arm holding him back. I think he just needs to know. He just needs to hear what it has to say.
So you're saying that this is really important to you. Just say me and Cass can't see it. I don't know what you're looking at. Are you going to be safe if you go through with us?
I don't know. He'll pull.
Sage is still holding back. Are you sure this is the right way to go about this?
I don't know what's real anymore. He'll look at his silver coin, and he'll just look at the image, and he'll flick the silver coin towards the image.
The image catches the silver coin. You guys just watch the silver coin scatter across the ground.
Tink, tink, tink.
It's right there. He's right there. He's real. Tell me. Tell me.
Come closer. I'll share with you the names hidden.
The name's
So
hidden.
Sage looks at Cass and has this kind of questioning face, like kind of mouthing, "Do I let go?"
Cass at this point is not holding him, so she's caught up, but she's not holding him back, and she's just sitting there, and she has blood running down her face.
Oh. Seeing that Cass is like blood running down like from the eyes, right? Sage just lets go upon seeing that.
And he'll step.
You step forward. And as you do, you move closer, and he goes, "That's right. Come follow the right path. This world is full of hypocrisy, full of chaos, paradoxes. But you are one of such pure heart. One that can believe what is told. Find your own personal truth." And finally, you step forward until you're face to face with him, and he goes, "And you're such a gullible fuck."
What?
Vega, make me a perception alertness. You guys can all make me a perception
Oh.
alertness.
Let's go.
I'm dying inside.
Is it a roll dice? Is it under roll dice?
Yes.
Yes,
roll
roll
dice.
Yes.
Perception
Okay,
alertness.
yeah.
For you, it's
Oh, there it is.
What?
actually for everyone. It's going to be difficulty 9, actually.
Oh
Oh,
my
I'm just
gosh.
gonna willpower.
Oops.
No willpower.
You're saying everyone, but excluding Bo, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Difficulty
you
9?
attempt it, but it'd
Oh,
be much
God.
more difficult.
I just walked up with the glass like,
I think at that point, can I spill a point or use a point of willpower for this? Just hearing
you can,
that
you get an auto
shock.
success. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
do so, you get an auto success.
Then I shall do so, because I think with the whole thing and hearing that gullible, it'll bring it back to reality. Like, yeah. So okay, spend a point of willpower. How do I do that? Do I just I hit submit,
It's one of
and then
the-
yeah. Yes.
So does the one
Yes.
count for Sage or not?
No, you get one
Currently.
success.
F you,
I'm like,
illusion.
oh, no.
But
I
Sage,
failed.
you have an extra dice.
Oh, Sage, you have
I
an extra dice. Roll that.
Sage, I have an extra dice. Roll a d10. I'll just click on a d10. Nah. Difficulty 9 is
So,
like
one success,
so
one
bad.
success, and one success. You all managed to hear it. But Vega, you hear it the most because it's like almost right next to you, but not far away. The sound of a horn, a large horn, as out of nowhere, a massive truck is about to hit you.
Jump.
All right, with this, Vega, make me a dexterity and either athletics or stunt. I will allow stunt.
Oh. Okay. Now, by saying that, I do believe I have an ability,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to ask if I'm allowed to use it. And it is, there it is. It is, you are good at taking risks. I believe it's the Daredevil one.
Oh,
Is that
Daredevil?
correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
This will fuck
Just-
you up
just-
if it hits you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So
Better
now
get
I'm
hit
gonna
by a
go.
semi truck.
All right. So it's going to be dexterity. And you said stunt. Now I believe stunt was
Isn't
a
one of the things. So you gotta
isn't one of the thing.
you can either pick something that's close to it, or you just add however many points you have in stunts as extra dice.
Right. Okay. I think last time I picked drive because it was like
that'll work.
4. That work?
Yeah.
All right. Modifier then. I'm 1 down plus 3, so adding 4. Is that right? Or sorry, I can't see.
No, because you're already at a drive, so it should just be fine as it is.
Oh. Because my stunt is 5
Oh, then you add
and
one.
my drive is 4. Okay. And do I add in this modifier the 3 additional dice from Daredevil?
Yes.
So will I be adding
yeah,
4?
It would be plus
Okay.
4. Yeah. Correct.
Perfecto. I didn't know. And
Okay,
difficulty?
you killed Cass.
Difficulty is 8.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It would have been 9, but you lowered it by 1 with your success.
That's so many dice.
Here we go. Now, if I get all ones. Oh my freaking goodness. What does
Well,
that
it's
mean?
Pretty
two
darn
successes.
close.
You managed to quickly jumping as fast as you can as this semi-truck immediately blasts on past. And you can hear it like honking on the horn, and you hear like a voice go, "Get out of the road!"
Watch it. I'm seeing illusions here. What the fetch? What the hell?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
I should not have let go. Sage would have actually went to Cass, actually. After saying that. That's when she let go. She actually ran to Cass.
Why did this happen? What's happening to me? He'll just turn around, look, Sage, sees Carlos, his eyes end up with Cass. Why is this? What's happening to me?
I don't know. But you're seeing things, you're being led to places, and you got hurt. Just looks between Vega and Cass. I think you have something to say to Cass. Because I think Cass looks really distraught.
Did you say to Cass? I think you have something to say.
Oh, no, I said to Vega, I think you have something to say.
Vega.
Like, you should say to Cass. Say, yeah.
I guess he'll see the tears, the blood tears. And he'll just fall to his knees and just kind of grab his head. It is happening to me.
It's called Mark, remind me what the Malkavian vision thing is called.
Sometimes it's
I've
called
never
the
played.
web.
The web. It's the web, I think. It's something that Malkavians have, the ones that are led by the creepy doctor. And it is visions that warn you of things, and visions that don't, and some make sense and some don't. And most Malkavians come across as insane. They are unpredictable.
So I'm Malkavian?
No, I don't think you are, because you have a number of things that don't match them, but I believe that you have something of theirs.
Then how can I protect you? Can't even trust what I see.
You were never going to be the thing that protected me, Vega. I'm far, far too old. And frankly, I'm stronger than you.
Kick a guy when he's down. You just
I'm
chuckle a little
just
bit.
saying it's a weird thing to put on your shoulders, but you can't stop the vision thing. It'll come when it comes, and it'll go when it goes.
So I
That's
need
what I was
someone.
worried about the first time.
It's okay. So how do I deal? How can I protect anybody? How can I be with you all if I'm the liability? If I'm the one that's... What good am I? Who's this doctor?
No.
Say-
Sorry, go ahead.
Sage.
Sage would like actually go. Is Vega like crouched down or is he just standing?
He's still sort of on his knees at this point.
Yeah, Sage will just go crouch down beside Vega and say, "You have us to at least try to snap you out of it. It's not you protecting us, it's us protecting each other. You're not alone." I let go. I really should not have, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'll try to be on the lookout
He'll hug
for
you.
it.
He'll hug you, Sage. And he's just like,
Sage will.
ay, hermanita. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you.
She'll like pat back, return the hug, and just pat us back.
Okay.
With that, we'll begin to pull away. As we then focus on a rooftop nearby. As we see the figure in the wide-brimmed hat, a fanged smile on his lips, as he looks down at the scene before him. Oh, Vega. You truly are a riot. And with that, we'll end the session there.
Oh, damn. What a roller coaster.
It's crazy how each session gets more and more fun.
Gets one more insane.
1000%.
Chaos everywhere. Thank you very much for watching.
Chaos.
Let's do some outros. Let's start off with Cleansing Rain. Rain, give us your outro.
Hey everybody, Cleansing Rain playing Beau LaFontaine. Man, like I just said, every episode. Mark, could you tell us what episode 8? Yeah, eight episodes, and it's, if I were to pick a favorite one, I couldn't, because each one has been just as compelling, if not more, than the previous. And I don't know if that's just really good DMing or a little bit of everything, but having an absolute blast. Nothing else to say than that. Having an absolute blast. Loving it.
I'm glad. Up next, Emiko, give us your outro.
Miko play Sage, and that was an extremely touching moment. Glad to be like just observe all those the K drama between Vega and Cass. That was good. But yeah, this episode is an emotional roller coaster, and had a lot of fun partaking.
Oh yes, and there will be more emotions to unravel and untwine, and probably more horrible things to happen to each of you. Up next, Tone, give us your outro.
Wow, emotional episode for Vega de Leon. My goodness, thank you, Mark, first of all, and thank you, everybody. I'm loving this, and I absolutely think what a stellar cast. I'm just like in awe. And again, storyteller, Mark, amazing. My outro is simply this. I'm Tone, and I play on Mortal Roles. You can see me there with a bunch of good friends, making laughs, telling some dramatic stories. I'm loving the drama here, Mark. Thank you.
It's delicious drama. It's wonderful strings to pull upon. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. Up next, Yampa, give us your outro.
I mean, I can't add anything else. These guys said what what is in my mind. You guys are amazing role players. This whole thing has been great. Yeah, I've been itching to get back into it from our break. Other than that, you can catch me on Taking Time Bob. Fridays, I don't know what we're doing yet. Cyber Bros Place on Mondays for RuneQuest and here. And yeah,
That's
that was
right.
awesome.
That's is it Ticking Time Bomb Chronicles now, or is it still Ticking Time Bomb Gaming on?
I think on Twitch is still game.
And also Cyberstation. Is it Cyberstation 64 or is it just Cyberstation?
Cyberstation, I think it's what
I think it's just Cyberstation. Anyway, check out our Super Cyberstation, that's it. So yeah, check out the friends of the channel. Up next, our guest, Emily. Give us your outro.
I'm a guest? I don't know. Mark's laughing because he's gonna murder me one day. So hi, I'm Emily. I played Cassie. That was a very, very good session. I'm having way too much fun, and I'm not supposed to stay in this game long term. So we've come to an interesting cross in the road, so here we are. It was awesome, friends. I had so much fun. Thank you to everyone. Also, I'm on Taking. I forgot to plug it. I'm so sorry. Bob's gonna kill me. I'm on Taking Time Bob on Tuesdays with Summerland Enchantment. I don't know what the title entirely is going to be for the next one. However, we are on Tuesdays. We are the fairy and folklore kind of side of Arthuriana, so you know, the cooler side. So yeah, we are on Tuesdays, so definitely come and check us out. Yampa's giving me a thumbs down, but he's wrong.
And with that, hello, I'm me. My name is Mark, aka TheCatsMeow. You can find me here on Mondays, on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. You can also find me on a smattering of different channels. Tomorrow I will be live on I'll be live on GM of Revan's game series, Bloodlines of Despair. Join us there for what will be the Halloween episode, for what is a very Halloweeny in game. Join us for there. Links can be found around. I will supply them when possible. You can also find me on Ticking Time Bob Gaming, where I'm on the Sunday game, which is right after the game I run here. So you can watch Hunters Hunted here, and then go watch more medieval stuff on Ticking Time Bob Gaming for what is around 5 hours of TTRPG goodness. Other than that, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give us a follow. If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, give us a like and a subscribe. That'll allow you to be notified for when I post more of these, as well as new projects I am always working on. What else can I add? Oh, we also have a new emote. So make sure when we raid out that you use the Coke Blood emote, which everyone gets for being a follower of the channel. You can also always subscribe and be one of the many wonderful subscribers we have. For example, we had 2 subscribers to those subs today. We had a resub from Commodore Z, thank you very much if you're still watching, and a community sub from Snorri Freyerson. So to our lovely people who do every little bit they can to help us out, we thank you profusely. With that, I think we're good to raid out. If anyone has any other shoutouts or notifications they would like to make, now is the time. I'm gonna find some people to raid.
Amazing.
Don't say hi to Void though.
Right.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all next week. on Orphaned Blood. Farewell.
Bye-bye.
Bye.